Good evening, I'm Kimilia and this is KiniNews. Malaysiakini journalist B Nantha Kumar has claimed trial to a charge of receiving a 20,000 ringgit bribe. Nantha faces up to 20 years in prison if convicted. Malaysiakini journalist B Nantha Kumar claimed trial at the Shah Alam Sessions Court today to a charge of allegedly receiving a 20,000 ringgit bribe from a Pakistani national. He was charged under Section 16(a) of the MACC Act, which carries a maximum prison term of up to 20 years and a fine not less than 5 times the amount of bribe accepted if convicted. Nantha, who has exposed numerous migrant workers' syndicates in the past, has denied the allegation of accepting the bribe from the Pakistani agent. The charge accused him of receiving the money as inducement to take down and not upload articles on the Malaysiakini news portal over migrant syndicates. Judge Nasir Nordin granted 10,000 ringgit bail in one surety and ordered Nantha's passport to be surrendered to the court. Nasir also ordered Nantha to report to the nearest MACC office once a month and set April 23 for mention of the case. Malaysiakini provided the amounts for Nantha's bail as a show of support to the journalist. When met by the media after court proceedings, Malaysiakini managing editor Ng Ling Fong reiterated the portal's support of Nantha. He said, "We stand by our journalist and we believe he is innocent until proven guilty." Malaysiakini had previously said that they are conducting an internal inquiry over the matter and will make the findings public. The portal has suspended Nantha with full benefits pending the independent panel's findings. Ismail Sabri was back at the MACC headquarters today to have his statement recorded. Here's more on that. Former Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob arrived at the MACC headquarters at around 8:46 a.m. today for another round of questioning in a corruption and money laundering investigation against him. He is being investigated over alleged corruption and money laundering related to the expenditure and procurement of funds for the promotion and publicity of the Keluarga Malaysia program during his tenure from August 2021 to November 2022. The case is being investigated under the MACC Act 2009 and the Anti-Money Laundering, Anti-Terrorism Financing and Proceeds of Unlawful Activities Act 2001. On March 3rd, MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki said Ismail Sabri is a suspect in the corruption and money laundering investigation. This follows the discovery of approximately 170 million ringgit in cash in various currencies and 16 kilograms of gold bars in a safe house during a raid. Ismail Sabri had given his statement to the MACC yesterday after his medical leave ended on March 12. Before we move on, consider supporting us by scanning the QR code on the screen and subscribing to Malaysiakini. Next, Puan Zarkashi has hit out at Teresa Kok for not reporting her former officers. He accused Kok of playing safe in the case. UMNO Supreme Council member Puan Zarkashi has hit out at Teresa Kok. This was over the controversy surrounding the MACC probe into 2 of her former officers. In a post on Facebook, Puan said Kok had set the wrong priorities when she claimed the MACC probe against 2 of her former aides would affect her chances in the upcoming CEC election. Instead, he said Kok should have taken a firm stance by saying that she would rather lose and face a bleak political career because she would not compromise on the MACC investigation. He added that now the Rakyat can see the reason why Kok did not report her former officers to MACC. Puan claimed that she was playing safe and her political position was more important. Puan was referring to the recent arrests of 2 of Kok's former staff who had previously managed finances and constituency funds at her service centre before resigning last year. The DAP leader had previously distanced herself from the arrests, saying that she had no part in the MACC action against her former officers, including one who is a candidate in the upcoming DAP party election. The whistleblower on the Sabah corruption scandal was quizzed for nearly 11 hours. The MACC finished the questioning session at around 9 p.m. last night. The whistleblower in the Sabah corruption scandal underwent nearly 11 hours of questioning from 10 a.m. to nearly 9 p.m. at the MACC headquarters in Putrajaya yesterday. According to the business person, the investigating officers informed him that the interview linked the 9 videos and the trove of WhatsApp messages he exposed in connection with the scandal had concluded. He told Malaysiakini that everything went smoothly and he was told that he didn't need to return today but he should remain on standby in case they have further questions. His lawyer, Mahajot Singh, said the business person rendered full cooperation throughout the process and ample evidence was provided, resulting in an almost 50-page statement. Mahajot added that any crime, particularly corruption by public servants, must be investigated with urgency and rigor, so the ball is now in MACC's court. The business person, known as Albert, was previously questioned for more than 5 hours. Sabah Chief Minister Hajiji Noor has denied his claims and accused him of colluding with individuals with vested interests to undermine his government. A PKR MP has insisted that the cash injection given to Sapura Energy is a bailout. PKR's Pasir Gudang MP Hassan Abdul Karim said that the 1.1 billion ringgit cash injection given to Sapura Energy fits the literal definition of a bailout. This is despite the government stating otherwise. In a post on Facebook, Hassan referred to the Cambridge Dictionary and said that bailout means the process of saving a company, plan, or other thing from failing by providing a lot of money. He noted that bailout is an English term and that its closest equivalent in Malay would be menyelamatkan, meaning to save. Hassan pointed out that the government spent a large amount of money, which is 1.1 billion ringgit, to save Sapura Energy. He said that is the definition of a bailout. Hassan added that negative connotations of the term bailout are because taxpayers and low-income citizens see it as the government wasting national funds to benefit large companies. He argued that this stems from Dr. Mahathir Mohamad's first tenure as the Prime Minister, when the government bailed out iron and steel company Berwajah, Bank Bumiputra and Malaysia Airlines. He said thus the arguments and reasons given by the administration of Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim are the same as those given by Mahathir before, namely that the bailout is necessary for the country's national interest and the interests of the Malays. So not much has actually changed in the leadership of our country from the time of Mahathir to the time of Anwar, he added. Moving on to international news, Rodrigo Duterte is set to appear before the ICC today. He is accused of crimes against humanity amid the war on drugs during his time in power. Former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte is set to appear before the International Criminal Court in the Netherlands today. Duterte, who landed in the Netherlands on Wednesday, is accused of crimes against humanity amid the war on drugs during his time in power. This included suspected murder of at least 43 people between 1st November 2011 and 16 March 2019. In a statement, the ICC said Duterte's initial appearance is scheduled to take place on Friday, 14 March 2025 at 2 p.m. The Hague local time. It added that the hearing can be followed on the ICC website with a 30-minute delay. Duterte was detained at the airport in Manila on Tuesday on a warrant issued by the ICC and flown out of the capital in a chartered aircraft the same day with a stopover in Dubai. He was surrendered to the custody of the ICC on Wednesday. That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.